You're watching WKYT News at Noon.
Good afternoon. The news continues. We're about to hit 12:30 on WKYT.
Well, if you're headed out today, you're going to need to wear some layers. Temperatures won't be getting out of the teens and 20s. Wind chills could make it feel even colder than that.
You really need gloves and the whole works. We remain under a WKYT first alert severe weather day because of the extreme cold. And we begin now with meteorologist Micah Harris and a check of the forecast. Micah?
Yeah, that extreme cold is going to be the story really as we head off into the afternoon, into the overnight hours, into tomorrow, but then Friday, here comes some more snow. I do want to get you updated on this. Still a winter weather advisory in effect for another 30 minutes or so. I don't see this being extended across central and western Kentucky or western portions of our viewing area, but the eastern areas, that might have to be extended another couple of hours. Southeastern zones dealing with the brunt of the snow at this very moment. This is fading away back toward the west, but as you can see down toward the southeast, still have some spots here and there that are picking up pretty good accumulation. And when I say pretty good, some heavy snow at times, light accumulation still. I would say out of all this, you could get one after another and add up to around 2 inches of snow. So there will be some issues east and southeastern Kentucky throughout the rest of the afternoon. But for the most part, another 2 to 3 hours, we'll see most of that snow really fade down toward the southeast. Temperatures still in the teens, and I just don't see that moving that much. There are going to be a couple of spots that could reach the lower 20s, but for the most part, we're going to be seeing those teens the rest of the day. Most of that snow is during the morning. So afternoon, look for it to fade. That cold air, it's about the wind chills. Wind chills right now are in the single digits, and then we'll see that continue all throughout the next couple of days. We'll talk more about this forecast coming up.
Okay, we'll see you in just a little bit with that update. Thank you. And this morning's off and on bursts of snow didn't last long, but they were enough to cause a few problems out on the roads.
Now, the heavy flurries put down just enough snow to make the roads slick in places. WKYT's Hillary Thornton shows us the problems in Madison County in our top story at 12:30. Hillary?
The bitterly cold temperatures, along with some brief bursts of snow, caused some headaches for drivers this morning in Madison County. For the most part, roadways remained clear. However, there are occasional slick spots along the way. One driver, who thankfully is okay, lost control of her vehicle on Interstate 75, flipping on an embankment with her vehicle landing on its top. Well, drivers say they are trying to take it slow while hoping this blast of winter weather ends soon.
Just tired of the bitter coldness and the roads.
Foots are hurting on work bad. That's the kind of work I do. I do construction work. It's put a damper on us.
Road crews want to remind drivers with these temperatures staying below freezing, even if the pavement looks clear, there could still be some patches of black ice. In Richmond, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
All right, thank you. The best way to survive this dangerous cold is to stay indoors. Many people in our community have no place to go when the temperatures turn frigid. Regina Velasquez is one of about 150 people receiving shelter at the Catholic Action Center. She says it saved her life.
If it wasn't for this place, I'd be outside freezing to death probably.
The Catholic Action Center's overnight shelter, the Community Inn, is full, so they're keeping their center on 5th Street open through the night as well. Now remember, you can stay up to date on the forecast, closings, and weather headlines at WKYT.com. You can also find that information on the WKYT News app.
A father saved his children from an overnight fire early today. The fire started around 5 o'clock this morning on C Mills Road in Knox County at a home there. Firefighters say Brian Calebs rushed back into his burning home twice to rescue his little boy and girl. When he couldn't reach them, he then found another way to get them out.
My understanding was that the children, the father, he tried to go back into the house twice to get to the children and couldn't get to them, and then he broke a window out and brought the children out of apparently this bedroom window.
Caleb's, his children, and his wife all went to the hospital for smoke inhalation, but they are expected to be okay. The fire did destroy their home.
Police have arrested a man on a murder charge in Lexington. Lexington police picked up 39-year-old Terry Phillips last night on Devonia Avenue. Phillips is accused in a murder outside of Lexington. Lexington police tell us they believe he's wanted out of Covington. Louisville police are investigating after a mail carrier was shot this morning. It happened in the Chickasaw neighborhood. That's the west side of Louisville. A Louisville TV station is reporting the mail carrier was on his normal route when he was shot in the face. His condition is not known, but there are reports he was alert and talking at the scene.
A 9-year-old Pike County boy and his family traveled all the way to Frankfort today to push for a law to save people thousands of dollars in medical expenses. Noah Greenhill receives a special amino acid formula through a feeding tube 4 times a day because of a condition that makes it difficult for him to eat most foods. That formula costs his family $40 a day, and it is not covered by insurance. Lawmakers are considering a couple of bills requiring insurance companies to pay for such necessities.
You cry because of what he goes through, and you have to cry because nothing's covered, so it is hard.
The bills received unanimous approval today. The fight against the Zika virus is now turning political.
As the number of cases grows, lawmakers are locked in a battle over funding to stop the outbreak. Jackie Ibanez explains the issue.
This should not be a political issue.
The Zika virus threat continues to grow, with 2 new cases in Pennsylvania and 1 in Delaware, both travel related. A bipartisan group of lawmakers on Capitol Hill are now taking action. But while Democrats want to approve President Obama's nearly $2 billion in emergency funding, Republicans say there doesn't need to be any new funding to fight the mosquito-borne illness.
There's still money left that was appropriated for Ebola, but it was Ebola and other infectious diseases. And so there's no immediate shortage of money for the administration to do what they think needs to be done.
Meanwhile, the states are taking their own action to prevent an outbreak in the U.S., with Florida and Texas preparing vaccines for the summer when the mosquitoes will be more prevalent.
I've asked for 1,000 test kits to test antibodies for people that previously had Zika, that might have traveled overseas and are back.
The outbreak started in Brazil and has mostly been concentrated in Latin America. Costa Rica is trying a new approach to fighting the mosquitoes that carry the virus by using bacteria to kill larvae. Mosquito control experts say funding could help researchers understand Zika better.
Right now, the truth is there's a lot to be learned about this particular virus and how it's spread. We don't know all the answers to it, but we're trying to find out.
Republicans scheduled a congressional hearing for Thursday to discuss options for fighting Zika, while Democrats argue they should take action right now. In New York, Jackie Ibanez.
Now, so far, there have been 66 cases of Zika virus in the U.S. 5 new states reported cases yesterday, including Ohio and Indiana. Kentucky has not had any confirmed cases yet.
But certainly monitoring for the possibility. Well, there is new evidence using acetaminophen in pregnancy affects a baby's health long after birth.
And why being treated at VA hospitals might be better for certain conditions. Those stories next in Better Living.
And we're looking at First Alert Defender Radar Network. You still see the snow over toward the east-southeast. We'll see that dissipate. Colder air settles in. I'll show you that coming up.
When was the last time you saw me with a man? You don't let us see nothing. I'll be trying to peep in your window. Today, we're setting Cheryl up, and you get to see every part of my dates. Well, not every part. Plus, Alyssa Milano and B-Day dishes.
Honey.
The Talk, live on CBS.
When big news breaks, be the first to know. Download the WKYT News app and turn on push alerts. Breaking news at your fingertips when you need to know what's going on.
After I got hurt in a car wreck, I didn't know what to do about my car repairs until I made that one call.
I'm attorney Darryl Isaacs. It takes just one call to my office.
There's a way to go down to 553-0000.
How many power company employees does it take to change 2,500 light bulbs? I'm Delinda Borden for Kentucky Power. One of our experts came out and found the theater could save a lot of money just by changing their light bulbs.
We're saving nearly 87% on our electric bill compared to the old incandescents.
By helping the Paramount to save money, we help them to stay viable in the future. I'll never perform on stage. I'm just proud to be part of the supporting cast.
We may be a power company, but the true power in our communities comes from our people.
Just in time for your long winter's nap, 0% financing for 6 years and free TVs. This week at Sleep Outfitters. Savings store-wide with Sealy mattresses as low as $99 each piece. This Sealy gel foam pillow top just $4.99 with a free TV. A Tempur-Pedic adjustable queen set just $34 a month. 0% financing for 6 years, free TVs, store-wide savings, and free same-day delivery. Happening now at Sleep Outfitters.
We have an abundance of natural resources here in the Bluegrass. More miles of running water than any state in the continental U.S. You may not know it, but all those creeks and streams catch water directly from our storm sewers on the streets. That means when someone tosses a cigarette butt on Main or Vine, chances are good it'll end up in Town Branch. Leave some pet waste on a sidewalk near Versailles Road, it goes into Wolf Run Creek. Help us protect what's priceless.
Getting hurt in a car wreck can change your life. It can be frustrating dealing with the medical bills. I'm attorney Darryl Isaacs, the Hammer. Just call my office if you've been hurt in a car wreck.
Calling the Hammer is a way to go down to 553-0000.
Stay connected to the news that matters to you. WKYT.
Snow showers continue for the southeastern zones. The western zones, things are really fading away, dissipating as we speak, and I expect that to be the trend for central and eastern zones the next couple of hours. Not anytime soon, but the next couple of hours is when you can expect that. Jackson, it'll really start to pick up. Already seeing the snow there, but it really starts to pick up here in just about 10 minutes or so. And you can see spotty snow out and about. Most of this is going to be light snow, but you see the higher reflectivity, meaning the brighter whites, the brighter shades. Yeah, that's some pretty good snow there. That's a nice clip of snow that will put down a quick maybe inch of snow, especially in the mountainous regions. You can get upwards if you have one after another. Right around 2, maybe even 3 inches of snow all together at once. Temperatures are in the teens, a couple of 20s here and there, but I think for the most part we stay in the upper teens. We go throughout the rest of the evening off into the night. Tomorrow morning starting off in the single digits, and then we may even see a little sunshine action tomorrow. I think tomorrow actually is a pretty good looking day, just won't feel good. Watch this. We get into your weekend's not all that bad. But off into Sunday night into Monday, it's really that Monday time you get the brunt of it. But you're waking up with maybe a little snow on the ground. We'll see. But this is a system coming from a different direction where we have seen the past several systems. The past several systems have come from the north and northwest. There's not a lot of moisture up there. But when you get down toward the Gulf of Mexico, these systems barrel through, and what happens is they grab all that moisture, swing them our way, and if there's cold air in place, that's how you get big snowstorms. I'm not saying this is going to be a big snowstorm. I'm just saying there is that possibility. So this is definitely something to watch. If this moves to the north just a bit, then we're talking about some rain involved, and that will really cut down on snow totals. So this is going to be on Monday of next week, and maybe even heading off into Tuesday too. So this is really something to watch out for, because the other ones have been pretty weak, been headaches, but they've been pretty weak. But this one, yeah, it could be a little more of a headache. A little bit more of a nuisance into next week. So your breaks, if you're looking for breaks in the action, afternoon today into tomorrow. Tomorrow only a small chance. We just can't rule it out. But for the most part, we stay dry tomorrow. Friday, we get a weak little snowmaker moving on in. And then Saturday's another break. I think Thursday and Saturday are your best chances to actually see some pretty dry conditions. But Sunday night into Monday, here we go with that storm threat. Moving on in, guys. All week long into next week, we're talking temperatures below freezing. It's not good.
It's like a cold and winter festival.
I know.
It is what it is, though.
Multiple days, you're right.
Keeps going. All right, thank you, Micah.
Yep.
A new study looks at the outcomes at VA hospitals and the latest on a possible link between a common painkiller and childhood asthma.
Brian Webb has details in this Better Living report.
There's new evidence that taking acetaminophen during pregnancy increases the risk of the baby developing asthma as a child. Researchers in Norway and England found a consistent link between children having asthma at age 3 and having been exposed to the painkiller during pregnancy. A new study from Yale finds patients who go to Veterans Affairs hospitals for a heart attack, heart failure, or pneumonia have lower death rates compared to patients who go to non-VA hospitals. But the researchers found the readmission rates were higher at the VA hospitals. And new research shows task-oriented rehab is no better than traditional rehab for stroke patients. Researchers in California found no difference in motor function after 12 months. That's a look at some of the day's top health stories. Brian Webb for CBS News, New York.
All right, keep it here on WKYT. Valentine's Day is almost here. Is your relationship in check?
Find out about UK's free relationship checkups after the break on WKYT.
I chose Audibel.
I chose Audibel.
I chose Audibel for my hearing aid.
You should choose Audibel as well. For a free hearing evaluation, call Audibel today.
Helping you hear well, Audibel.
When you slip and hurt yourself at a business, we find that oftentimes these stores have a history of being dirty. Think about the dirtiest store you know, and we're probably thinking of the same one. If you slip and fall and hurt yourself, do two things. Take a picture of the accident scene and request in writing the videotape from the store. If they don't give you the videotape, that letter will be a great advantage should your case go to trial. Visit forthepeople.com for more information. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Home security can be easier than you think. Whether you're a first-time customer or you're unhappy with your current service, Bates simplifies security and makes switching your service to Bates easy. You keep your existing equipment and we do the rest. Switch your system today and get 3 months free monitoring. Recently named Central Kentucky Small Business of the Year.
Bates Security, protecting what matters most.
Up to now, affording a beautiful smile has been, well, sketchy. Doctors Durbin, Walks, and Garner are offering an unheard of offer. No down payment and only $175 for 24 months on orthodontic treatment. Learn more at clearchoicesmile.com.
Get ready for spring and save big. Kevin's Carpets has a huge selection of hardwood, laminate, tile, carpet, and more. We have any flooring you need at a price you can afford. Kevin's Carpets now serving you in 2 locations, Lexington and Georgetown. Why, you'd have to be crazy to buy flooring anyplace else.
Now at Haverty's Furniture, it's our annual President's Day sale, which means it's the perfect time to create the perfect home. Now through February 15th, everything in our store is on sale. Plus, we're offering 36-month no-interest financing. Come in today for our best prices of the year. With Haverty's, your home can be perfect, even when life isn't.
We're early.
The President's Day sale, from classic to contemporary. Haverty's.
If you owe over $10,000 on a buy here, pay here vehicle, you need to call North Broadway Auto Sales and get a better deal. Right now, use your tax refund and choose from over 150 vehicles. At North Broadway, we have the ride for you. Bad credit, bankruptcy, divorce, your history is no problem at North Broadway Auto Sales. And now we've moved to a new location just on the other side of the railroad tracks to 131 New Circle Road Northwest on the former Don Jacobs lot. North Broadway Auto Sales in Lexington, where everybody rides.
I chose Audibel.
I chose Audibel.
I chose Audibel for my hearing aid.
Call Audibel today for a free hearing evaluation. Audibel, helping Kentuckians hear well since 1962.
Welcome back in. Great to have you with us here on WKYT. And here's a Valentine gift that you might want to consider: a free relationship checkup.
The UK Family Center is offering those as an opportunity to make sure things are on the right track for you and your partner. And we are learning more now from Tracy Werner-Wilson, UK Family Center Director, and Ronald Werner-Wilson, the Chair of the Family Sciences Department. Welcome. Glad to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Well, what is a relationship checkup, and why is it important?
Well, it's the couples call in, somebody call in, sets up an appointment, and they'll meet with an intern therapist and fill out a questionnaire, and then a very short one, 10 questions, and then afterwards they'll compare answers and have a discussion about what they found.
Why do you think this is so important for people to do?
Well, I think it's preventive maintenance in the same way that we take our car to the shop every 3,000 miles, we go to the dentist to make sure that there isn't anything that needs some attention, so before it becomes a big problem. Or another way to think about it is, do you play golf or tennis?
Golf. A little.
Okay.
A little.
Have you ever consulted with the pro? So you have the pro. He showed you. You look at your swing and he tells you or she tells you how to correct that. Well, same kind of idea. We want to help you build on strengths you have in your relationship, change your stance a little bit maybe, watch your shoulder and do those sorts of things to help you make a good relationship even stronger.
Makes perfect sense.
And how does a session like this go? Is it a long session, short, or how does it?
About an hour
Yeah.
to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And
both parties are there?
both, yeah, they'll meet together
Yeah.
with one therapist and fill out the questionnaire, and then compare answers, find out where they agreed upon, maybe where they were different. And it often opens up a conversation of, oh, I didn't realize that, or oh, so we could be doing this, and oh, you like that too, I thought you didn't. And so it builds on what they're already doing right, and then helping them look at areas that maybe they want to do differently.
You can imagine there can be some interesting surprises in this as it unfolds, right?
Sure, absolutely.
Sure,
yeah.
right.
If people want to schedule a relationship checkup, the events will be going on February 10th through 16th. You can call 257-7755, and it is free, and make an appointment, right?
Yes, just call up, make an appointment, and we'll...
All right, makes perfect sense on Valentine's week.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Right, thank
Good
you.
to have you in. Well, have you ever wanted to zip line across Rupp Arena?
Here's your chance. A look at what's happening at the Kentucky Sport Boat and Recreation Show next on WKYT.
Hello everyone, Amber Canoy here from momseveryday.com. We're over at Commonwealth Smiles with Dr. Jessica Kress. Quick question, you have this precious little baby, the teeth start coming in and they just look so far apart. Is that normal?
That is normal, Amber. Baby teeth are smaller, jaws are growing a lot as the child develops. Permanent teeth are much larger. We need room for those adult teeth or we would end up with crowding. So spacing is a good thing.
And what about sippy cups? We've got the kid off the pacifier. What about sippy cups at night?
Right, good question. You got to do what you got to do as a parent. I get it. I'm a mom of twins, okay? Water is best, but I know some kids are still on juice. If you can dilute the juice, the more you can dilute it, the better. Same with milk, actually. Bottom line, clean their mouths. Take that wet washcloth and wipe it out before bed.
All right, for more information, go online to momseveryday.com.
Every year I operate thousands of hours. I'm turned on and off thousands of times. I keep you cool and I keep you warm. I have the best 10-year no-hassle replacement warranty around. No worries, no questions, no hassle. I am Comfort Maker. Go to comfortmaker.com today.
Suff's Furniture and Oriental Rugs is having a fantastic President's Day sale. Lazy Boy chairs save $400. 3 great Lazy Boy recliners at one low price. Your choice, only $392. Save 40% and take another 5% off one piece of Stickley Furniture special order. Sealy mattress, save $1,000. Sale price $487. Save an additional 25% off all Tempur-Pedic floor models. Receive a free cherry pie with your purchase from Suff's on President's Day. Look, Vito is preparing for the President's Day sale.
Excuse me, Mr. Jones? Hi.
Already?
You booked an appointment.
I just started cooking.
We at Time Warner Cable need to apologize to you.
I haven't even started a bronze yet.
We no longer give you an excuse to work all day perfecting your tan.
Starting to even it out.
We're making a bunch of changes at Time Warner Cable, including 1-hour arrival windows. We'll also tell you how long our visit will take before your appointment starts.
And hopefully this check will make things a lot easier. It'll cover your medical bills, and we've even given you an allowance to help cover your expenses while your car's getting worked on. All you need to do is sign right here, and we'll take care of everything else.
Thank you so much.
What's a smiling cheater?
Jay Marshall, a smiling cheater is still a cheater.
If you want to make sure you get all your money, you better call Hughes & Coleman.
Call 800-800-4600.
When I needed a new furnace, I did my research, found out that Comfort Heating and Air had the highest reviews on Google and Angie's List. So I went with Comfort Maker's 10-year no-hassle warranty. Do what I did, call the Comfort Man today.
Stay connected to the news that matters to you, like WKYT on Facebook.
We're glad you're with us today. You can zip line across Rupp Arena, and that's just one of the many adventures that will be at the Kentucky Sport, Boat, and Recreation Show. It opens tomorrow through the weekend.
A lot going on. It's always fun. And Ian Teal is the owner of Thrillsville, and he's here to tell us about some of what you can expect. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
I love it. I love the name Thrillsville. So tell me what it means. What will you be doing?
So Thrillsville is an aerial adventure park in Red River Gorge. So we have set up in Rupp Arena for the show, we've set up a climbing wall. So it'll have 5 different auto blaze and will be next to the Red River Gorge zip line.
Wonderful.
And is that kind of sport taking off in Kentucky right now, you know, climbing and so forth?
Yes, the Red River Gorge is considered one of the top 10 places in the country for rock climbing. It's also one of the fastest way to burn calories in a short amount of time by hanging upside down. It really does.
Well, sure.
I bet that could do
it. Requires strength, yeah.
What about people who have never done this before? I mean, is this a good way to start, to be introduced to it?
It's a great way to start. So here it's free at the show for everyone, and it's for all ages. So once you do that, then you can come down the Red River Gorge, and we have at Thrillsville, we have a climbing tower there that's 45 feet tall. We can do some introductory stuff, and then we can move on to the real rock and have a lot of fun out there.
You know, there'll be lots of other vendors there at the Kentucky Sport, Boat, and Recreation Show, which starts tomorrow. I know everybody's been getting set up and all of that. Pretty exciting, isn't it?
It's exciting. We've been there helping to get set up and seeing all the boats and everything. It's just a really positive atmosphere there.
So Thrillsville itself, I'm assuming that right now with this weather, there's not much going on. When is your really big season?
So we'll start the second weekend in March, and we'll run all the way through November.
Yeah. Crowds come from all over, right?
All over the country.
It impressed me. I was down, you know, a few months back, and it was like all the license plates were very interesting to see just what a draw. I mean, if people haven't been to the gorge recently, they ought to go over there and just see what's happening, right?
Yeah, and we're just a few minutes from Natural Bridge State Park also.
Okay, but as far as everything going on down at the Kentucky Sport, Boat, and Recreation Show, it is free, but I would assume people need to get there early because this is going to be popular.
It's very popular, yeah. Kids will really enjoy it.
All right. Well, we'll
of all ages.
Yeah.
Of all ages.
Look forward to seeing you down there. And by the way, WKYT will have a booth set up as well, and we invite you to stop by and say hello. And Micah will be down there. I think Micah and I are down there on Saturday morning when it'll probably be cold again, like it has been the last few days.
Surprise.
Let's check with him before we go here on WKYT. Micah?
You know, maybe just this year. Maybe this year. This is the 3rd year we've done it together, Bill and I have. I haven't been able to get him on the zip line. Maybe this year. We'll see how it turns out. Here is the look across southeastern Kentucky. I'm zoomed in on this area because this area is the best chance to actually see some accumulating snow the rest of the afternoon. And maybe, I would say 2 to 3 more hours. I believe that's kind of the time frame to see this just kind of wither away. Nonetheless, in that 2 to 3 hour span, we could pick up an inch, maybe 2 if you get one shot after another. Jackson, you're kind of in that prime spot to get one snow shower after another, so that could add up pretty quickly, and that's going to cause some of those roadways be a little dicey traveling. Okay, let's talk about off into the evening. Evening looks good. Overnight, guys, looks good. We even got a little sunshine tomorrow. We'll be talking about that at 4 p.m. with Chris Bailey.
All right, we'll enjoy that. I just see being one of those people who gets stuck out in the middle, you know. But,
I'm going to be there when you're there to see it. All right.
We'll see. Thank you for joining us on WKYT News. Next newscast at 4.